Good evening, Internet lands. My name is Kip, and you're watching yet another episode of Buy It or Boot It here on America Bumper to Bumper. This week, where are we? We're going to be going to Lexington, Kentucky, Pensacola, Florida, and Yuma, Arizona. So that is where we're going to be heading this week. And only thing I'm going to need from you guys is once somebody gets in here is telling me what price range we're going to go through, and then we can start the fun. So we're going to give a couple minute or so for some more people to hop in here. Hey, Nacho's dad, thanks for coming in here. Really appreciate you being here. Yeah, so as I was saying, we're looking for a price range for the vehicles we're going to look at tonight, and once we have that, we can start the fun. We'll do a quick update on channel stuff while we're here. Got some pretty good response for the two Zelda videos that I put up, and I appreciate everybody for watching those. We are down 2 subscribers from where we were at this point last week, which is kind of a bummer, but hey, whatever. What else? Still trying to figure out what we're going to do with Zelda, whether we're going to search the brake line issue out and find out where it is and whether it's something that we can replace easily or not. But time is wasting away, so I got to kind of figure that stuff out pretty quickly. All right, so let's get this up here. There we go. As I said, we're going to start out Lexington, Kentucky, then we're headed to Pensacola, Florida, and then Yuma, Arizona. And Nacho Dad, if you want to give me a price range, I usually search 100 to 1,600, but I'm cheap. Hey, no problem with that. How about we go 1 to 3,000? I get your bread and butter right in there. And actually, you know what? How about we do 500 to 25. There we go. All right, so and the other thing I wanted to ask, I always go 1995 and older. You want to go newer, all the way up to to present, or do you like the older stuff? So think about that. We're probably going to stick with the 95 for this live stream, but if enough people mention in the chat or in the comments below, maybe we'll go a different date range for then. So enough talking. Let's start scrolling through the cars, and as soon as somebody see something they want to look at, we will do that. Well, that's an interesting, whatever that is. S10, Caravan. That's not within my date range, but hey, whatever. Blazers. And it's not a Chrysler 200, but hey, we'll give people some slack. All right. Well, I see something that I want to look at, and want to see the whatever it is. The whatever it is. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. The whatever it is. How about the... Whoops. One too many times. All right, this is the whatever it is. I love it. 69 Chevrolet. No, it's an AMC Rambler. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. Odd, unique, different. Yep. Special ride for a special person. We'll need a starter, tune-up, gas tank cleaned, and carb work. Really don't care to sell it, but if it sparks your interest, I'm here. Does not run. All right, let's take a look through the pictures. No, this is not a rat rod. It's definitely different than a rat rod. I think I'd get rid of all the extras and go back to stock looks. I think would be a much better look for this car. So 76 on the 1,000 on the odometer. Whether that's 176. Well, these cars probably is correct. 76,000. I need that. Yeah, actually, you're right. It would be a pretty good Gambler 500 car. Well, definitely interesting. So this one, $1,350. Isn't that isn't only like $500 it's supposed to be spent on the cars and Gambler? So a little out of the Gambler price range, but want to know whether that's metal or whether it's plywood, how they make those fins and whatnot. I think it'd be a cool car if you actually restored it to what it was, but hey, to each their own. So buy it or boot it. $1,350 for the '69 unique AMC Rambler. All right, now I'm going to scroll back down. We're going to look at that Plymouth that I saw. Oh, don't enforce the. Okay, cool. That's very cool. All right, now we're going to be looking at a '49 Plymouth Special, $2,000. Okay, apparently there's two of them because one was running last year. The other one could be used for parts. Called Joe. Okay, so you don't get a lot of info, but let's take a look through the pictures. Well, needs a little glass here and there. It wasn't so far for me to be on it. We did the Tennessee Gambler 500 last weekend. Where are you from, Nacho's dad? Because we're actually moving to Tennessee. I'll be moving in about a month, and the rest of the family will be moving in the end of June. The end of June. So always looking for people once I get down there to hook up with and do collabs and stuff like that. So that'd be pretty cool. Well, here's your parts car. Well, not a lot of pictures on it. Actually, I'm going to be kind of in the Knoxville area too. We're kind of looking actually anywhere from Johnson City down to Seviersville, anywhere on that portion of the state. I have my mother, brother, and sister live in Parrottsville, so I'm going to be staying with them while I get a job and get housing lined up for the family once we all get down there. So definitely love to hook up with you when I'm down there. So if you're on Facebook, hop over to the America Bumper to Bumper page and message me on there, and we'll figure out a way to hook up once I'm down there. It'll be a lot of fun to meet you. All right, so $2,000 for this '49 Plymouth Special. Even though you get two cars, I'm not quite sure it's what I would be willing. Not a lot of pictures, and of course, no description, so not something up, for me. Anyways, scroll back up towards the top, and we'll see. Let's kind of scroll through again and see what we can look at here. That's because I like the looks of this. Let's take a look at this '68 Chevy C10. Looks like a step side. Let's see what the description says. $750, so I wouldn't expect much. Doesn't look like it's got an engine. Sale or trade, make an offer. Still here looking for trades or sale. It's still here. We'll trade or on tools or stuff for shop. Okay. Okay. No, sorry. No info, no real good pictures. I'm not even going to bother with seeing if you guys think we should buy or boot that one. All right, let's keep scrolling. Now, you know, your $1,000 or $100 to $1,600 makes sense, seeing that you're looking for another gambler car. Gotcha. All right. We had to go ahead and take a look at this Pontiac Phoenix, aka Nova. It is a 77. Whole descriptions in the top post and nothing there, and 2 pictures. So no, sorry, not gonna look at the Phoenix either. What else can we look at here? I like that S10. Let's take a look at this J10 Jeep. 79 Jeep J10 4x4, $2,000. Really don't want to sell at all. Just don't have the room for it. Does not come with these wheels or tires. That's a bummer. Does run and drive, but has been sitting for years. Clean title in my name. Pretty firm on price. Firm unless you bring wheels and tires. Frankfort, Kentucky. Also got about 5 other trucks. A Wagoneer. Hey, see that Wagoneer. Anyways, let's take a look at the J10. Okay, this must be all the other trucks that he's got too. Actually, I like that one. That's pretty cool. Golden Eagle. Well, not a lot of info on the truck or some great pictures, so I don't know. I'm not willing to pay $2,000 for it, but maybe you guys are. Put something in the description if you are, or in the comments, I should say. What else? Well, we're going to take just a second while we're here. I'm going to whoops, not that. Just bear with me for a second, folks. I'm going to go and post this out on Facebook so that share it out there. Facebook. What? Nothing.
Mom's dead.
There we go. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Let's keep going. Hey, Jason, how are you? Thanks for being here. Since you're in here, Jason, we're gonna scroll back up to the top. If you see something, I'll let you know if it's something we've already looked at and whether it's worth looking at again. Pretty cool. If you look through the comments, I'm going to be living somewhat close to Nacho's dad's garage, so we're going to try and meet up sometime and collab or something. That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, let's start scrolling again. And Jason, yell when you see something you want to look at. We did look at this 69 Chevy Old, which is not a 69 Chevy Old. It is a 69 AMC Rambler. Kind of a weird thing, but hey, no worries. And old van. Or kind of looks like maybe an SHO. Got Porsches. We've got Honda Civic wagons. '84 F-150. 88. 89. 87. I think I know which one you're talking about. 84. Excellent choice. 84 F-150 XL pickup, two-door, 8-foot bed, two-wheel drive. Looks like from the height of everything. Bullnose fans, here it is, a 302 auto air, very solid, 86,000 original miles. Great restoration candidate, $2,200. All right. Let's look through the pictures here, and I do like the camper shell on it. That's pretty cool looking. And generally you see these running boards, and it's nothing but rust there. Fan of University of Kentucky. Love the paint scheme on this one. Really cool. And it's a 4. It's not a Ford. It's a 4. I know. Wish there was a better description, but not a bad looking truck. And for $2,000, that's probably something I would get into. But you guys are the deciding factor. Make sure you put down in the comments whether you would buy that or boot it. All right, let's keep scrolling and we'll find our next victim. I mean, next car. Yep, Jason, I do agree. That was a pretty good looking truck for the amount of money, and well worth the buy. What else do we want to look at? 81 Chrysler. All right, let's go find the 81 Chrysler. Must have missed it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, yeah, sorry. Went right past it. 81 Cordoba LS body, solid project car. Don't want to sell, but lost my job a couple months ago, and the VA disability don't cut it. $850, make a reasonable offer, and it is yours. 81 Cordoba. There we go. Not so good to see in the back, but I don't know how easily those parts are found. Do like that body style. It's pretty cool. Something you don't see a lot of. Ah, no engine. That's a bummer. Wish they put that in the description. It's nice to see a, I don't know if you call that a VIN plate or a, you know, not terrible interior, at least from this angle. Definitely could use a little fabric help, but again, not terrible. But I know where I'm leaning already. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. No engine kind of puts a kibosh on really wanting to buy it. But overall, you know, if that had an engine and transit, it's not a bad looking rig. No motor, no sale. That is a good one. What's any news on the engine for Dale? All right, let's do one more here in Kentucky, and then we'll head off to Pensacola, Florida. Still nothing. Oh, bummer. Let's take a quick look at this tradesman van, and no motor, no trans. So no, we're not going to look at that one. Oh, that's no way to run a business. This is 47 olds. Why not? I would be getting impatient too. I don't blame you. All right, we got a 47 olds coupe. This is pretty much complete project. Does not run. I planned on sticking another motor in it and driving it as is. It was has great patina. That I can agree with. Originally from Iowa, it is pretty solid. Just a few dents and dings. I now have too many projects and need to sell a few. So let's take a quick look. At least from the few angles that we've seen so far, it definitely looks like a pretty solid body. Oh, it's only 3 pictures. I don't know. I don't know. $2,000. That's might be a pretty big ask, but I do like the patina. I actually even like the dents that it has. Anyways, all right, we're heading off now to Pensacola, Florida, and I'm going to start scrolling and yell out when you see something. We got a dust buster. Remember our dust buster, honey?
Yep.
A2 CJ, that's pretty decent looking, at least from this angle. Aspen. Let's see if the Aspen has the motor. All right. 76 Dodge Aspen, $1,200 as is. Small rust spot on the hood. Have no title. Car will start but won't stay running. Small problem.
Looks like that's a no for you.
Yeah. Don't really want to get rid of, but I'm after a 4-wheeler. Yes. With that being said, I will take a 4-wheeler and trade depending on the size and condition. All right. Let's take a look through the pictures. What do you mean? You're walking past my camera.
Sorry.
It is spring break. I don't know. Is this spring break?
Yeah.
Yeah, spring break, and the oldest is home for a few days. I like the Aspen's 2-door, and I don't know how hard it is to find hoods for that, but Geez, you're awful picky, Jason. Geez, you need titles and to start and wow, wow. Hey, but at least it had a motor. All right. I want to take a look at the CJ, and then we will look at something else. Not running. Dang. Okay. Well, let's just see. 82 CJ, $1,000. Renegade, which I've always liked the Renegade package. Not running right now due to a carb issue. It's a 4-cylinder Iron Duke. Easy to customize to your taste. No trades, cash only. And that's the only picture. Bummer. I'm always picking the bad ones. No title in Vermont may not be an issue, but it is when you cross the border. Aha! Hey, Benny, thanks for being here. Appreciate it, buddy. They just jumped a 76 New Yorker. Wow. You made out pretty good on that deal there. Yeah, that's the thing I'm going to have to start getting used to, Jason, is I guess Tennessee, you have to have a title for a vehicle, which is something I haven't had to worry about on most of my cars, here living in Vermont. But life, she is going to be a bit different coming up quick. All right, let's see what else you guys want to take a look at. So, Benny, what are you going to put the 440 in, or are you just holding on to it for a future project? All right, well, yeah, I'm looking forward to the new sites and the new people and the cars. I've already found a couple of cars and coffees that will be in with pretty easy drives to go check out, and I'm not terribly far from the guys at United by Trucks, so hope to go down and see them a couple of times at least. And then Nacho's dad, who was in here earlier, he's from same general area, Tennessee, so that's kind of cool that we're getting to know more people. All right, let's scroll back up a bit, and we're going to take a look at Buick Riata. Why not? It is an 89 Riata. I'm not sure. Is this one? Okay, it is. But it's not a runner. So we're not going to look at that. Charlotte Auto Fair. Should be close to LS Fest. Where is LS Fest? I'm not sure. Nature Calls. Okay, no problem, Jason. We'll be here. Good Guys Car Show. Yeah, I've heard of Good Guys Car Show. Of course, you got a ton of car shows in Pigeon Forge. You got the Rod Run. You've got, I know of at least like 4 or 5 other ones that are at the same complex. And then, of course, Fall Rod Run. So, yeah, I'm not going to be hard up for car content. I'm just hoping I find a job that I have the time to actually be able to get to these things. Hoping for a Monday through Friday job, but do what I got to do. LS Fest in Kentucky. Okay. No, it wouldn't surprise me. Because Isn't it Holly LS Fest? I think Holly is Kentucky. So, all right, we're going to take a look at this Cadillac Eldorado. I'm never really a big fan of the front-wheel drive 80s and early 90s caddies, but this looks pretty decent, so let's take a look. So 109,000 miles, cool AC. That's all we got for description. Excuse me while I take a... Hey! Look at the patina.
We're gonna be, you didn't realize how many music.
Nice plush Cadillac seats.
No, but I can get all that.
Oh, not bad interior, a little rough exterior, but not too bad. I'm not sure it's worth $2,400 to me, but that again is just me. Let's keep scrolling. Yellow. Oh, well. Got to get a job in manufacturing if you want to get weekends off. That's all I work. No weekends for me. Cool. Well, that's a good thing to know. Again, I've been very, very, gosh, I can't remember. Think of the word.
Spoiled?
Thank you. It's only Wednesday and I can't think. Yeah, I've been spoiled with my current job of having weekends off. So 440 is my second one. Still need something to put it in. Well, a lot of Mopars out there, and definitely find something to put that baby in. Or do something crazy and put it in something that's not Mopar. That would throw people off. Let's see. Mustang. Rangers. Let's take a look at this 78 Ford Club van. Modern F-150 rims on it. Let's go through. 78 Ford Club. 1350. Runs good. Needs fuel pump and brake master cylinder. The van has been sitting for almost 5 years. I am the third owner. Wanted to convert it to a camper van, but I got a slide-in camper and no longer will need the van. It has a 351 Windsor, bill of sale only. I am in Alabama. Let's take a look through the pictures. So far, looking pretty cool. Oh, some rust there. That's a bit of a bummer. Must be a back door. Ooh. Well, to be expected that close to the ocean. Cool looking van though. Plenty of open space for all sorts of extracurricular activities. I love the color. Pretty cool. Too bad it's got all the rust issues. But some of it doesn't look like it would be too hard to fix. 78 Ford Club van or Club Wagon, 1350. That's not a terrible terrible deal. As long as you got the wherewithal to fix the rust. What do you guys think? We've got probably about 2 more cars here in Pensacola before we head off to Arizona. And we will see if you guys say anything. Otherwise, got an idea of what we look at next. This is definitely not a 95 Caprice, but let's take a look at it anyways. 75 Caprice. Can't stand pastel colors. Yeah, that's definitely a take it or leave it type of look, but that wasn't. It was period correct. That's something. All right, we've got 75 Caprice. 2,500 bucks for this baby, or trade for an ATV or another car. So let's sitting kind of high, so I'm going to say that thing probably doesn't have an engine or trans in it. And we only got 2 pictures. Nope, sorry, buddy. Can't even say whether we buy it or boot it. All right, what else we want to look at? Big bumpered MG. How about a El Camino, Integra? Well, let's take a look at this 95 Ranger that's slammed. Bet you it's not anywhere close to our max of 2,500 bucks. Looking for trades or 9,000 cash. No, we'll still look through the pictures. Why not? 93 Lincoln. All right, we'll go and look through the Lincoln after we breeze through these 2 pictures. Oh, all right, 93 Lincoln. '93 town car. Pretty good. Harbor edition. New tires, tune-up, and battery, power windows, AC. Leather interior, drives great. A true classic. 1950. Price on it. It's got 119,000 miles on it. Just remind me. All right, Civic all-wheel drive wagons. Those were pretty cool. And definitely you could throw some pretty decent power behind them with the all-wheel drive, and you don't see those very much. Well, you got 3 pictures to decide with, Jason. Is 1,950 bucks worth it for this 119,000 mile 93 town car? I'm not sure. I'd want to see a little bit more description or some more pictures for me to be able to say yes, but you guys are the deciding factor. Every day. All right. You like the Panther platforms, right? Really, you can't go wrong with anything that's Panther platform. We've made it for so long that definitely, and actually that one probably has got the 5-liter in it, so that'd be better than the 4.9. Nothing against old grandma's motor, but I don't blame you. I mean, like I said, Panther platform. They made it so long, they really perfected it, especially by your car's era. I mean, the only problems that they had engine wise, and even that, it's not a big deal. May look for a P90 or P71. Yeah, definitely. Rip on it and things hold up well. You got some good parts to throw on old grandma. Make her a little bit of a sleeper. All right, let's do one more car here before we head off to Yuma, Arizona. All right. The 41 Plymouth or the Ford Maverick? Unless you guys saw something you saw better. Let's take a look at the Maverick. Why not? 73. Yep. Okay, good. I'm glad I picked the right one. All right, 73 Ford Maverick, $1,500 with 78,000 miles on it. Ooh, manual transmission. Let's see if it actually has one. Needs some work. Runs and drives. Needs windshield. Needs the floors redone. 1,500 firm. Or trade, clean title in hand. All right. Great pictures. Yeah. Needs some new taillight lenses. Not terrible. Definitely needs some interior love. Yep. Definitely has some floor issues. Yeah, definitely has some floor issues. But straight sixth, something up Grant's alley, but definitely got the room to throw something a little bit more lively in there. Yeah, definitely needs some extra love, but two-door Mavericks, those are definitely becoming the new car to build. What do you guys think? $1,500 for a 73 Maverick? Let's head off to Yuma. Oh, not Yuma. Arizona. It's a toss-up. I owned a 73 Maverick years ago. That one looks a little rough, but at $1,500, I don't know what price availability or parts availability is like, but not too bad. All right, start scrolling through here. Yell when you see something you want to look at. Definitely a lot of older rigs out here, that's for sure. '73 Ford 500. I didn't make them back then. All right. Saw something up above. If you guys don't yell out, I'm gonna go up and we'll look at that, and then you guys can yell out when you see something. If you see something else you want to look at, we're gonna take a look at this '79 Datsun. Okay, no description for photos. That's not a good way to sell your vehicle. Extended cab. I don't know that I've ever seen a 70s Datsun extended cab. Huh, kind of cool. Is it worth $1,500? You know. Meth lab. Let's look for the meth lab. I'm assuming the camper. Yep. We have a 72 Dodge Apollo RV. Purchased to restore it. Sure they did. But came up on a toy hauler. This thing is complete and all there. Motor starts, needs tune-up. Has a bed in back, drop-down bed and table, and sofa turns into a third bed. Air conditioning works with generator. Asking $1,600 or best offer. All right. I like the look of it. Oh, heck yeah. Avocado green interior. Definitely, 70s vehicle. I got to imagine this thing probably has close to a 400 or 440 in it, but oh my gosh, this thing is so retro. $1,600 and it runs. Even the bathrooms retro colored. Oh, $1,600 for a 72 RV. I'm in. That is cool. All right, what else? Cheap rent right there. It's almost worth the flight out there to drive it to Tennessee. I'd live in that, right, honey?
What, huh?
A 72 Dodge motorhome for $1,600.
Ooh.
Just need to go to Yuma, Arizona to get it.
All right.
Arizona, that you can definitely live in it, just the way it is. Bear with me for one moment. Seamus here. All right. I'm back. Just say yes, Kathy. That's what Jason says to you.
Yep. Nod my head, nodding my head.
Yeah, she's nodding her head, she says. All right, what else are we going to look at? I love how everything old is a Dodge Avenger. All the old Dodges are Avengers. All right, well, for Gracie, let's take a look at this 72 Volkswagen Beetle. Or not. Well, we'll look at it. Why not? Or best offer, $2,250 for a 72 Volkswagen Beetle. Not terribly bad. Definitely it's got some Tina, no running boards, not a big deal. Two-door Pathfinder, absolutely. All right, well, no info, so no, sir. Two-door Pathfinder, yeah. That is actually four-door, just the lines are hidden pretty good. But these things were great as two doors, unless there was another one that you saw further up. We'll take a look at this. Not a whole lot of info on it. It's $1,300. 95 Pathfinder, 265,000 miles, and it's four-wheel drive. Okay. Yeah, that's the one thing with these this era of Pathfinder. They hid the doors very very well on the rear, but the two doors looked much better. Love the look of it. Not a bad price, but not something I'm interested in because there is no info to go off of. Anyways. What else? 75 El Camino. Let's take a look at that while you think of something else, Jason. At least we got a bit of a description, but it's definitely not in our budget. We'll look at it anyways. Why not? 75 El Camino for $10,500. Rebuilt 350 small block, 350 auto. Edelbrock carb, intake manifold, 12-bolt rear, lowered with new suspension on American racing wheels. I don't dig those. Power brakes, discs up front, reupholstered interior, low miles on rebuild. Runs and drives very well. As I say, not digging the wheels on it. I don't think that style does anything for this car. Not bad looking interior. Yep, that's a 350. And being an Arizona car, really nice and clean underneath. And not worth $10,500 to me anyways. We got another Dodge Avenger. Oh, what to look at now? All right, well, let's scroll back up. There's something that caught my eye. Let's take a look at this 53 Dodge pickup. With engine and trans. Hey, good for them. 53 Dodge, $2,500, short bed. All we know is it's got an engine and trans, but it doesn't look like it's got much else. Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit of glass, 5 window, which is nice. Job rated. Oh, yeah, there's the engine and trans, not in it. Well, looked very, kind of promising from small pictures. That's pretty, I don't know, for somebody, $2,500 might be a pretty good deal. Not for me. All right. Something else I wanted to look at. Take a look at the Honda. Nice rims. I do like the hatchbacks. 91 CX hatch, $2,500. Standard. It's got a 16 BA. Okay, let's see the translation because I don't speak Spanish. Light flywheel, newly repaired engine, clean Arizona title. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, gold. Looks like the same rims. I just decided to paint some of them gold and leave others black. That's kind of weird. Nice thing about Arizona, pretty clean body. Looked better from this angle. Not so sure about any other. Worth $2,500 to anybody? All right, let's keep scrolling. Back down to where we were with the Dodge truck. There it is. And then let's find something else to look at. All right, we're going to take a look at this Nissan pickup. Gosh, nobody out there likes to put any sort of descriptions in. $2,300 though. 95 Nissan hard body pickup, extended cab, nice rims. I do like those. It's automatic. That's a bummer. It's got the V6, so you know it's not the KA24DE. 2 stereo systems in it, tape deck and a CD player. That's odd. Those useless jump seats. I don't know, $2,300 depending on the mileage. Might not be a bad deal for that truck. All right, we're coming up on our hour, so we'll probably get one, maybe two more cars in before we call it a night. Lots of new stuff mixed in here. Dum 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 dum. I'm not seeing anything that's terribly interesting there, folks. Scroll back up to the top. Take a look at this Plymouth Laser. It's a 1990 Plymouth Laser RS Turbo hatchback. 160,000 miles, manual shift. Located in San Luis, Arizona. Selling due to getting deployed. Well, thank you for your service, sir. Or ma'am. No trades, just selling. Time to run. Hey, thanks for being here, Jason. Take care. Hope things are going well up north, and we'll see you on the next one. Fully stock, Evo Turbo, a whole bunch of extra stuff on that. Wow, it's pretty well built. $800. This might be the deal of the night. Gosh, a lot of extras in there. Like the rims. Pretty good looking body. No stereo, not a big deal. Needs the air vents up here. Not terribly big deal. Dash pad is really cracked, but that's to be expected in the hot Arizona sun. I don't know, guys. This is probably the pick of the night. $800. Sure, it looks like definitely needs a little bit of love here and there, but a Plymouth Laser Turbo probably wouldn't be a bad rig to have. Alrighty, and that, since nobody's watching, is gonna do it for us. We'll end this one like we do all of our videos. Dreams without ambition is like a car without gas. Not going to get very far. God bless. Take care. And we will see you Friday night for Car Chat with Kip. Car Chat with Kip on Friday. We'll be talking about, probably some hiatuses for the live streams coming up with the move coming for me heading south. So we'll give you more information on Friday. And take care.